The Spanos family has some drama going on.
Yeah.
We're talking about we're talking reality housewives, or like that type, Real Housewives type drama going on right now behind closed doors. Allegedly, the fate of the Chargers ownership is at stake as Dean Spanos' sister asked court to force the sale. This was the Los Angeles Times first started reporting this, I assume because they have a very deep plug in the court that let them know this. In an attempt to force the sale of the Chargers, Dia Spanos, Barbarian, sister of controlling owner Dean Spanos, Dia and Dean Spanos, filled a petition in LA County Superior Court on Thursday arguing that mounting debt has imperiled the family's finances.
Wow.
So she went to the court and said, we cannot afford to be the owners of the Chargers anymore. It should be a forced sale. The petition by Dia, who serves as co-trustee of the family trust, along with her brother, alleges the trust debts and expenses exceed $353 million. One of the quotes from the petition from Dia Spanos, Barbarian, says, every day that passes increases the risks that the charitable beneficiaries in the Spanos family legacy will suffer irreparable financial and reputational damage.
Yikes.
Hey, we're in trouble, they're saying. When the Chargers moved to LA in 2017, they faced the daunting task of paying a $650 million relocation fee to the NFL and building a fan base in a market crowded with college and professional sports, reports the LA Times. Now they're saying, but the filing raises questions about the future of the franchise owned by the Spanos family since 1984 and reveals a family dispute that until now had played out in secret. And the full story was written by a man named Nathan Fenno. Okay. This has since been rebutted by Dean Spanos and the other siblings that currently own and operate the Los Angeles Chargers. In a statement from Alexis Spanos, Michael Spanos, and Dean Spanos, the owners of the Chargers, alongside Dia Spanos, who just put forth this court thing to force the sale out of the family. Our parents, Alex and Faye, wanted the Chargers to be a part of the Spanos family for generations to come. For the three of us, the Chargers is one of our family's most important legacies, just as it was for our parents. Unfortunately, our sister Dia seems to have a different and misguided personal agenda. If Dia no longer wishes to be a part of this family legacy, the three of us stand ready to purchase her share of the franchise as our agreements give us the right to do so. In the meanwhile, the operations of the Chargers will be entirely unaffected by this matter, which relates only to the 36% share of the team that was owned by our parents. The three of us are entitled to 3/4 of that 36% share in any event, and under no circumstances will this situation impact control of the franchise. The three of us will remain firmly united as we seek to fulfill our parents' wishes to make every decision in the best interest of the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, that's not true, because just the last sentence isn't true. Put that thing back up. The parents never said the Los Angeles Chargers, right?
Said San Diego
Chargers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
but Chargers.
Okay.
By the way, in general, there.
Team.
So it seems like Dia potentially is on the outs with the other three. Maybe she's not happy about the firings, or maybe what happened with the move. Maybe she's in San Diego and like Phil Rivers, she doesn't want to drive back and forth. But it seems like Dean, Michael, and Alexis are tied at the hip saying, we ain't going anywhere. We only own 36%, and somehow that is still the controlling majority. I don't know how that is necessarily true, but we're controlling this bitch till the end. Don't worry about it. This is fascinating. This is billionaires getting into it a little bit. And after watching the emission scandals documentary, these rich folks are hysterically dramatic and ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of money on the line, a lot of things going on. And whenever you get double-crossed, bring the camera in. Get Ryan Seacrest on the job. He'll be able to create a docuseries here that could potentially save the Chargers from losing the Chargers because they ran out of money. So instead, they got money by documenting behind the scenes of the Chargers. Not a bad play.
I mean, I'm team, Dean, Alexis, Matt. I forget the other guy's name for sure.
Michael.
But does it kind of make a little sense why they would only pay for, 1/20th of the stadium to be built if there is a possible money problem going on over there.
Let's assume Dia can't just go in there and just lie.
No. That's Dia's just saying, hey, listen, Dean, everyone knows you're a fucking cheapskate, but guess what? You're broke too. So let's cut the charade and let's do what's in the best interest of the family.
Is Dia potentially trying to save the Chargers in her parents' legacy because she's saying, Yins ain't got it. Okay,
sounds like it.
That's potentially what's happening? What we're saying is that is potentially what's happening. And on the other side, it might be, hey, Thanksgiving dinner, something got brought up.
Yeah,
they hate each other now forever. Let's go ahead. How do I attack and take this down? Because family drama does happen like that. So we have to sit back and watch this thing unfold. But hopefully Justin Herbert can get paid because he's going to be really good. Maybe the Spanos family can pay him for that.
If they did sell, it's worth right now $2.275 billion. They bought it for $72 million.
Not a bad investment. Maybe Dia's thinking, look what our family did.
Yeah.
I know we love the Chargers, but let's also talk about our parents, Michael and Faye, potentially being some of the greatest investors of all time. How much million? 73?
They bought it for $72 million in 1984.
And now it's $2.2 billion?
Yes.
Pretty good turnaround.
Yeah.
Pretty good turnaround. And by the way, that $2.2 billion,
that was in 2018. I apologize. So that could be way more.
Or less.
Excuse me. So sorry to interrupt. Hey! Did you know at the age of 30, your testosterone levels start dropping 1% per year? Wow! That means you're gonna get fatter, more tired, and lose the strength that you once had. But no worries, our friends at Roman have the perfect product for you. So you can get back to banging weights, banging humans, and living your best life. $15 off right now. Get Roman.com/USA. Back to the action. Hey!
Because the move, less fans.
36% of that.
They got Herbert. But yeah, if they only control 36% of it, doesn't because old Snyder over there in Washington, he bought out the rest of the minority owners or whatever. So the smaller percentage share old owners they bought out, which is interesting because I think Endeavor's doing that currently for UFC so that it can go public. Nobody knows why Snyder did it. Was Snyder doing it because the other owners were trying to push him out last offseason? Or is he doing that so he can sell it outright potentially, which everybody thought was going to happen? Or is Snyder just saying, I'm not going anywhere. Everybody thinks I'm selling this team. Actually, I'm buying more of this team. The Spanos family, they can only, if they're the controlling partners, I guess they can decide for the sale. But I think the other 64% can also potentially go in and buy that. Or Bezos can come and wipe his ass with $2.2 billion and now get into the NFL world, which is everybody thought he was going to do in Los Angeles with a quarterback with the richest human of all time. I mean, that seems like this is potential setup for that. Maybe Dia's working with
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos in this entire thing. Who knows? Those billionaires live in a fascinating world.
It did make it seem like, though, that Dean and the other siblings had like the first shot at buying Dia's share if she were to put it up for sale.
Yeah, they definitely said they were ready to do so. Hey, listen, we'll get another loan and we'll buy you out too.
We don't care. And
then she'll respond with, they said they would be able to buy my shares. That would now put us in $620 million of debt instead of the $353 million in debt that we're currently sitting in. I mean, if you can own an NFL team, I think you try to own an NFL team. It's like the ultimate flex, I think, by people. Seems like Dia's like it's potentially killing us.
Sell a couple Haas's. How many Haas's do they have?
Seriously.
You probably sell, 6 or 7 of them and recoup some of that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do some. Follow me on public.
Yeah,
true.
You know what I mean? Get some money back.
Get your money back easily.
Figure out how Elon Musk can get a part of your operation. You'll make money. That's what the Spanos should think about. Maybe they should be the Los Angeles Chargers presented by Elon Musk. Give him a little rub there. Have him come on into the game.
That's not a bad idea.
Bezos is going to buy this team, huh?
Certainly looks like
you alluded to it too. I mean, Dia might be mad at her parents that they didn't give her a cooler name.
Well, and why is Dean always the one speaking?
Exactly.
Maybe Dia's like, I think I should potentially have a little bit more say in this entire thing.
It's like, well, no. You don't. Your name's named after Dean.
And by the way, they said in there, none of this will affect the day-to-days. Do not worry.
No.
Day-to-days will not affect. Tom Telesco's still going in that building scouting people right now. Okay, Justin Herbert's still slinging the rock around here. Do not worry about any of the day-to-days. Please.
Now Herbert might be, okay, it might be time to get out of here if the owners don't even want
Herbert's
in the
ready.
building.
Herbert's ready to be the face over there. He's unbelievable.